TIFU by telling my best friend she should date me. I am 32, have a close friend, F31, I've known for about half a year. We spend tons of time together, text daily, call each other when we're stressed, we'll hang out and talk for hours, and often study together and then get food and drinks afterwards. The secret hanging over our friendship has been that I've had a huge crush on her since I met her, before we became friends. A week ago, she broke up with her boyfriend and I've been comforting her as she processes it. Today, I was studying together and we ended up talking about our respective experiences with heartbreak and how messed up it makes you. She then started talking about how she doesn't want to start dating again, but she thinks it's important that she puts herself out there. She told me that a friend of hers suggested she try blind dates, and asked me what I think. My idiot brain could think of no response other than brutal inappropriate honesty and said I think you should date me instead.
She was clearly shocked by this, and after saying she felt very uncomfortable, told me that she'd rather just be friends. We kept studying together. I was going to leave but she told me to stay. And at one point she asked me to watch her stuff as she goes to the washroom, and when she came back she was clearly crying. We parted on apparently friendly terms, but I feel terrible and guilty, not for what I said but for when and how I said it. DLDR, I told my close friend a week after her breakup that I want to date her and caused her to cry.
Close friend of checks notes 6 months? Is this kindergarten?
A close friend known for about half a year. Who are you people?
Wrong time, wrong place my dude. You came too strong.
You should leave her be. You want things she doesn't and you're gonna make both of you miserable.
I had a similar situation one time. Saw a girl I knew at a club and chilled with her some parts of that night. I gave her a ride home and was talking to her about random stuff. I caught a spark while we were talking, but then she went in on a relationship she just got out of and started crying. It was just as well since I had just gotten out of a relationship as well. I consoled her and wrote her off into the friend zone. I treated her as such over the next year and a half and became good friends. I didn't realize until then that she had been chasing me for a while and was waiting for me to express interest romantically.
Unlike many of the others here, I'd suggest to not even try to be just friends after this. It will in all likelihood crush you. She made her wishes clear she does not want to date you. You made your wishes clear you do. You made it clear to us that you wanted to date her ever since you two met. From here, there is an obvious difference in interests that will only cause trouble if you try to conform to her idea of friendship. Apologize for the inappropriate attempt. Tell her you don't think it's going to work between you this way. Wish her a good life. And move on.
I hope she wasn't crying over the thought that you, like many men, were only being comforting to her in order to shoot your shot. Only thing to do now is start rival karate dojos and vow to end her for once and for all. At the All Valley.
You guys aren't friends. You've been romantically interested in her the entire time.
This is why boyfriends don't like guy friends. She not your best friend.
You stayed in the friend zone under false pretenses. Then jumped at your opportunity. She needed a friend in that moment. You just showed her that you don't see her that way. She knows you want more from her. More than she's willing to give.
She was not your best friend if you were into her the whole time. Shitty time to take your shot.
I'm gonna go against all. And say you were in the friend zone from the beginning. If she talks about putting herself out there, she start looking at her options. The fact that you weren't even considered says it all. If she was in any way seeing you as a potential candidate, she wouldn't have reacted that way. So take that as you want. Give her a day or two and either via message or in person just reiterate that you value her as a friend as much as anything else. You can tell her that yes, you do have a crush on her, but you realize what you said was bad timing and not at all thoughtful. Say you're sorry for that. Let her know you don't want your friendship to end over your small crush. You care about her and the friendship you've built and don't want to see it wasted because of your mistake. Why this comment section filled with a bunch of virgins giving bad relationship advice? LMAO. Send her a dick pic and a message saying that she doesn't know what she is missing out on. Edit. I hope my sarcasm is evident. I agree with the majority here. You moved too soon. Best to do nothing for a little while and let things settle and find their natural pace again. I had a platonic female friend of several years that I had a crush on for some time out of nowhere. Tell me she liked me. And it freaked me out so much that I just left. After some processing time, I managed to message her and apologize and tell her how I felt back. 17 years later, she's at this moment probably yelling at other parents who can't navigate the school parking lot after dropping off our kids. I personally don't think Op screwed up here. I'm a female. 44. She literally said her friends are trying to convince her to do blind dating. Said she was considering it and asked what he thought. Op likes her. If she's getting ready to go back into the dating field, this would be the best time for him to say something and let her know he likes her like that, before she finds her next boyfriend. At that point, any chance he might have is lost, and he stays in the friend zone. You are never going to know if she likes you unless you say something. I personally think you did the right thing. At least now you know. And you're not wondering down the road if you should have said something when she mentioned she's considering dating again. I hope she doesn't think that you're only friends with her to shoot your shot. Though, are you?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.